Follow the money to see who's doing it right, who gains from our disagreements, and makes money from them. I don't know their identities, but there has long been rumor that the wealthy elites in Hollywood control and manipulate artists. Many celebrities in the entertainment industry have exposed various conspiracy theories, but they frequently suffer the consequences, including being shunned, facing backlash from the industry, going into comas, or even worse, dying. However, today, a new revelation has surfaced that is raising serious concerns for the safety of the infamous rapper Ice Cube. He has made startling allegations that have shocked and disturbed everyone. The National Basketball Association (NBA) has allegedly been involved in a shocking act of sabotage to ensure that everyone takes notice, according to Ice Cube, who has shed light on the shadowy side of the Hollywood industrial prison complex by alleging that music labels are allegedly feeding people into profit-driven prisons. You might be wondering what exactly Ice Cube said when he decided to make all these revelations known on a podcast and chose none other than Bill Maher as his host. Stay tuned because these revelations will cause you to reevaluate everything you thought you knew. What club am I referring to? I'm referring to the club of gatekeepers that we really don't care about working with the NBA. What I want them to do, when I say work with us, is to stop working against us. Stop doing that behind the scenes that we know you doing. Mainstream media, you know they ain't with us. A few weeks prior to this podcast, Ice Cube took to video. His passionate outburst, which he delivered while standing boldly in front of the camera, was a no-holds-barred confrontation with the purported power players and gatekeepers of showbiz and sports. Or at least that's how it seemed. Ice Cube made it crystal clear that he has never been a part of the exclusive Hollywood club that many others seem to belong to with determination. He expressed his frustrations and talked about the challenges he faces because of his outsider status. He firmly stated that he refuses to conform and join the mainstream, which surprisingly doesn't sit well with those on the inside. The fact that Ice Cube, in his influential position, resists the allure of the status quo seems to ignite anger and resentment among the established order. But wait, there's more. Politics also seemed to be a part of the equation. He hinted at his groundbreaking contract with Black America, a bold initiative he introduced before the 2020 presidential race. In a surprising twist, he suggested that Donald Trump showed more openness to his idea than Joe Biden did. In the aftermath of this political endeavor, Ice Cube found himself facing disturbances from certain groups. He described the obstacles that seemed to appear as a response to his unwavering stance. However, Cube made it clear that he remains undeterred and determined to overcome any challenges that come his way, not one to back down. He proudly spoke about his thriving Big Three League, which managed to flourish despite being ignored by powerful institutions like the NBA. And get ready for what's coming next. Cube revealed his ambitious plans for a massive podcast tour where he promises to engage with everybody. With a mischievous glint in his eye, he hinted that such a daring endeavor is sure to stir up controversy and send shockwaves through the industry. Finally, the time arrived 2 weeks ago. The podcast came to life, unveiling Ice Cube's explosive revelations and diving even deeper into the provocative claims he had made. Now, to provide you with a complete context, in the most recent, tense episode of the Mars Club Random podcast, there was a frenzy of revelations that had listeners on the edge of their seats. Let's dive into exactly what happened throughout the podcast. However, the real jaw-dropper came when the conversation took an unexpected turn, delving into the murky connection between the music industry and the world of prisons during an epic segment that seemed to stretch on forever for an amazing hour and a half. The tantalizing summary promised an explosive mix of hot topics, ranging from the dark underbelly of fame to the secrets of successful parenting. Rap legend Ice Cube and Mar were in the epicenter of the storm, enthralling onlookers with their witty dialogue. Mark couldn't resist bringing up the current state of affairs in conversation, observing a growing tendency of being woke, where everyone seems to be continuously looking out for others' mistakes, somewhat like the famous movie. Angry Girls, it's like high school drama on steroids, am I right? However, Ice Cube had his own revelation, a bombshell drop that would make even the most seasoned gossip columnist gasp. He said that these ostensibly minor disputes are deliberately included into the dialogue to create a sense of tension. Society can derail our focus and exacerbate conflict talk about an incredible conspiracy among us. It's a clever ploy to keep us fighting over petty issues, rather than concentrating on the pressing issues that require our united attention. He claimed that it was only done to keep us arguing and chasing these words, rather than addressing the true causes of the problems, which are frequently very simple. But wait, there was more. He released another shocking revelation when Marr dug even further, eager for more insider information. In the podcast and beyond Follow the Money, Ice Cube unleashed a bomb of information. According to Ice Cube, if you look closely at the complex web of financial dealings, you'll discover an astonishing link between the people in charge of music firms and those who make money from running private prisons. You heard correctly. It's a perplexing revelation that reveals an astounding intersection between the realms of music and incarceration. It reads like a Hollywood thriller storyline. It's a sinister twist that would leave even the most seasoned conspiracy theorist gasping in disbelief that Ice Cube didn't hold back in stoking the fire of intrigue with his words. He implied that the music released by these labels is purposefully created to entice people down a perilous path that leads them right into the grasp of the prison industry. Ice Cube's role in the contentious gangsta rap group NWA and their well-known song about the cops was brought up by Mayer, who couldn't help but express his amazement. Mark questioned whether Ice Cube was compelled to pen the lyrics by the record labels. Ice Cube clarified the facts. It's not about being forced to write certain lyrics. Rather, record labels are acting as unnoticed influencers, choosing which songs are successful and which ones are not. According to Ice Cube, this is all part of a scheme to keep American prisons full, which is a major revelation. It's merely intended to keep us arguing and chasing after words, so they aren't really getting to the heart of the problems that are frequently present in their dialogue. In fact, their previous encounters made headlines, especially when Marr came under fire for using a racial slur, and Ice Cube stepped in and used the opportunity to confront Marr on his show. It was a defining moment that sparked intense discussions and breathed new life into the topic. Marr and Ice Cube demonstrated their ability to captivate and challenge even when things got heated. Their willingness to engage in dialogue, even in the face of controversy, revealed their commitment to pursuing the truth. The dramatic twists and turns in the Club Random episode had the audience on the edge of their seats. Marin in a society full of superficial gossip, Ice Cube demonstrated that they aren't scared to take on difficult subjects and promote critical thinking. Their pursuit of the truth and willingness to consider contentious themes shine through. Encourage us to challenge the status quo and delve deeper into the covert layers of our society. It's important to note that a number of other well-known people have also spoken out about the same issue. Let's take Kanye West as an example. If Ice Cube's allegations are proven to be true, it would indicate a phenomenon he calls social engineering, where the music industry purposefully creates lyrics and themes to further a larger agenda that sustains a profit-driven prison system. He cites Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle as examples of how powerful figures in society control and manipulate the elites. It is important to note that there isn't concrete evidence proving these claims, but many fans find them convincing given the risks Ice Cube took to reveal what he believes to be the truth to them. Additionally, other celebrities who have been in the business for years have also expressed similar views. This begs the question of whether we have all been influenced and manipulated by catchy lyrics and melodies blinded to the truth, as it certainly seems that way. We eagerly await your opinions on this subject. Do you believe Ice Cube is correct about the music industry? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below while we wait for further developments. Keep an eye out for our upcoming video, in which we reveal even more startling truths that you've never heard before.